Steve, Steve is a professional. He's always on time.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I am not going to see my studio equipment for a week. Welcome one, welcome all. This is Mayhem's Amigos After Dark. I'm DJ. That's Adam. We have the stage. The overweight champion of the world. Dude. This trip is one I have to do every year, and I'm leaving tonight. And I'm telling you what, it is I gotta be honest, I hate this trip. I really hate this trip with a passion. And it's because it always turns into more work for me than anything else.
Okay.
See, I would have thought that the Christmas trip would have been worse because it'd be the weather.
The Christmas trip was bad, but it was a good experiment.
Oh.
Because I kind of got a better idea of what I'm going to do when I go up there now if I'm not bringing the coach.
Oh.
Which basically the same thing I'm doing this time. I'm getting a couple of Airbnbs, and mainly with the ones that I got there in Springfield again, which I loved. Hi, Lori. Glad to see that Tom made it in for you safe.
You're not supposed to be on this show. You're supposed to be fornicating.
Steve, who are you to tell who should be fornicating and when? I mean, come on now.
I'm sure they will. Come on, Steve.
They're not going to. I will.
Well, you're always willing to fornicate. We know that.
Listen, Lori, I have no problem with us being your foreplay before you get it on.
Yeah, me neither. Why did I send something to my... Oh. Okay. Anyway, they're eating. Okay, so, that's like pre-fornication.
Well,
you have to get energy.
Who's eating what?
Well, does it matter what they're eating? I'm happy they're eating.
No, because I'm not eating. I'm cooking. That way, if you see me with a utensil, I'm also cooking my dinner.
That's awesome, though.
I'm cooking my dinner? Okay,
yeah. So, what are you cooking tonight for dinner?
I ate a salad earlier today. I'm making sauteed mushrooms and chicken breasts.
Oh, nice.
I'll make 2 of them, one for dinner and one for tomorrow.
There you go, Adam. You've been asking about that. Now I sent you the music. You have it now.
Yay, I can be professional on Sunday.
So Adam is going to be taking over producer duties for next week, and I want to give everybody the update now. We discussed it yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't. I missed that. I'm on it. I was on the radio.
What we are going to do is we will be doing the Sunday show as regular. I will be logging in from my phone somewhere in central Illinois. We'll be on at 4 p.m. on Sunday. But we are moving the Thursday show next week to Saturday because I am actually coming back earlier than normal. And I'm leaving on Friday morning early from Illinois to get back here because there's a lot of stuff that we've got to get done here, and I need to get back. Oh, look who arrived. So we are moving the show to Saturday evening, the Thursday night show to Saturday evening next week. Corey says that they've got an Airbnb in Kentucky for his buddy's birthday party. They're doing a bourbon trip. The house they have is 12 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms with an indoor pool and hot tub.
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like a future Mayhem party for us.
That's dude, that's pricey. But no, I'm happy they got it,
Cool.
So for, and if I was to do something like that, 11 bathrooms, that means that like Steven 420 would have to share a bathroom.
Who the fuck's sharing a bathroom? Nobody's sharing a bathroom with me. I need my privacy.
We'll see who blows it up first. 420
Well, I
or
mean,
Steve.
when we do the reunion out there at KOA in Springfield, you guys are going to have to share the bathroom in the cabin. What's up, Mikey?
Hey, Mike.
Mike.
Man, I'll tell you what. No, last night I was on a mission. Ooh, and I found out that I was seriously on a mission. So,
was it from God?
No, it was not a mission from God. I'll tell you that. But we're not on a mission from God. I went up to Courtney's after work, and dude, I'm telling you, like, there's been a bunch of shit driving me crazy at my job. I mean, literally driving me fucking nuts.
Okay.
And I go up to Courtney's after work, right? I sit down, and I just started drinking. With the trip coming up and then dealing with everything at work, I started drinking. She comped my food last night. And my bill was $128.
Hey.
That was just liquor.
Must have been drinking Yingling.
I was drinking Crown Royal.
And by the way, Yingling stuck ding ding.
Well, you got the lager, right?
That's what I expect from someone that has a pedestrian palate to say.
How's it going, Ty?
I got a palate for you right here. It hangs about 2 inches below my belly.
I got one too. It's called a food
Sometimes it's sometimes it's salty, sometimes it tastes like pineapple.
I don't think I want to know.
For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. It's too early in the show for me to start throwing the catchphrase around, guys. Come on.
Look, when I'm drinking beer, there it is.
Oh, God. Here we go. This Steinerbach.
Ziegenbach, Shinerbach, Amberbach. Love my Bach beers. Ty says, pellet or pallet, Steve?
I have a 4-star Michelin chef. Thank you very much. So, don't be talking about my fucking pedestrian palate. I'm sorry I don't like your Yingling beer. It tastes like Yingling, ling, 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 ling. So it reminds me of that fucking beer in Good Morning Vietnam. It was made out of formaldehyde. Just to formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. We put a little in for flavor.
Now, Steve, on behalf of the beer, remember you only had the lager. You didn't try the Flight or whatever else it's just that hoppy. One kind.
Yeah, no, I think I'd like it if it was a little bit lighter. It's a little hoppy for my flavor.
It's kind of, yeah.
The Flight is like a Michelob Ultra.
I like Michelob.
And the Light is like a Coors Light.
Oh, okay.
Coors Light is water.
Yeah.
Well,
and so Busch Light.
If I want to rehydrate, I start drinking Coors Light. Ty says Flight is like Michelob Ultra.
I like
I can get along with Ultra. Corey says, Ty, Steve cooks on a pallet grill.
I do. Corey put it together for me. I'm going to use the shit out of that grill. I just checked today. Looks like somebody been fucking with it. Fuck with my grill, motherfucker.
I'm surprised nobody's stolen that grill yet.
I will here in about another couple of weeks.
There's one sitting here you can have. You don't gotta steal it.
And get that 55-inch TV too.
65 inch, yeah, get that motherfucker out of my bedroom, motherfucker. It's still sitting there. Christina love that.
Because once you get moved in, once you get moved into your new place, you may need that bigger TV.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And
you have to clean the stains off it. I mean, you know.
See, that'll be so cool to have that bigger TV, so that way when I play the racing game, it'll.
Oh yeah, it's
like
really. Yeah. Oh man, it's good. I played World Outlaws on. I loved it.
Corey says Coors Light is his go-to summer beers. It's really good on a hot day, and I mean I could kind of see that, but I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I'm not a fan of it. You know, I like a darker beer. Maybe that's from being stationed in Germany for as long as I was.
Probably, more than likely.
Yeah.
And I really got the flavor for like a dark beer. I mean, hell, when you get a Guinness in Ireland, you get a good porter, right? I mean, a good black beer, and then they put the 4-leaf clover in it, in the beer as they're pouring it. Oh, dude, it's just fantastic.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos of that. That is pretty cool. It's like those fancy coffee shops where they put different designs in them.
And... Shiner actually started making a porter. It's hard to get, but I actually got some at the brewery when I toured the brewery a couple years ago. Oh man, I loved it.
You know how I said that Yuengling has that Hershey porter during the Christmas time?
Yeah.
I think they should just do it without the Hershey's and just have the porter.
They did I would be willing to try the porter, but I've got to agree with Steve. Like the regular lager is just it's a little too hoppy. It's more like it tastes more like an IPA than it does a lager.
Yeah, but the thing is, it goes down really good though.
Kind of skunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want my weed skunky, not my beer.
I don't even like skunky weed, especially if it's real skunky. Man, I like that.
Oh, you know, if someone gave you a quarter bag, you take it and smoke
Fucking right, I would. Fuck yeah. Somebody's gonna give it to me. Fuck yeah, I'll take the Illinois ditch weed. I don't give a shit.
Oh, damn, Ty, that sucks. He said he had to move the trailer today because a Karen complained.
Tell them, a fat guy, that they can suck their big old cock from their fupa.
Welcome to the having a fucking enclosed trailer. We had that problem all the time. Maybe your trailer.
Ty's saying Yuengling makes a porter and it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to come to the states.
I ain't no fucking porter.
Illinois.
But no, I mean, that's me though, and everybody's got their own taste. Like Steve is somebody that likes a much lighter beer, not as much hop.
I'm just not a beer drinker. I'm a pussy, I guess. Now they give me I'll do a shot of fucking Malort any day long, but that fucking Yuengling's nasty.
Now, who's the one that's drinking something nasty?
I like the Malort. I had no problem.
Malort tastes like a fart smell. That's what Malort tastes like.
I had no problem with it. I mean,
you know what? When you take a big old ripping fart and it stinks, and then all of a sudden it gets on your tongue, and then you taste and smell at the same time. The shit. That's what Malort is.
I just pretended it was a really bad cough medicine.
Well,
just let it go.
That's what a lot of people do with Jägermeister.
Just like really bad Robitussin or something like that.
Now I like Jaeger. I'll drink the hell out of some Jaeger, and
it does not taste like black licorice. I don't give a fuck what you say. Jägermeister does not taste like black licorice. There's one out there that does, and it ain't Sambuco either, because I found some of that, and I had a shot of clear alcohol.
Oh,
the first shot I ever had. Oh, it tasted like I ate a fucking piece of black licorice. It's so good. Went down smooth. I got so fucked up, and now I can't find it.
So I love black licorice.
Steve, Corey updates. I saw the other day Malort has a beer now.
I don't know about that. I'm not a big beer drinker. I don't know about
Malort beer. Ooh, that sounds even more disgusting than
Oh yeah. It sounds, and everybody says it's disgusting. I dance it here, do this, because okay.
Well, okay. In my defense, when I did try Malort, I had to do the Chicago handshake.
Oh, okay.
I was at a Cubs game. I got handed a shot and an old style. Right. And it was the shot of Malort and chased it with an old style. And it's like, oh, God. Then I went inside the stadium down to the bathroom, and I spent the next 20 minutes on the toilet.
Yeah.
It looks like Ty sent us a picture of the Yingling Porter into the pit stop chat.
We'll bring it up here in a little bit.
Pit stop.
Pat 420's pit stop with Ty and Steve.
Yep.
Which I have enjoyed the show. You guys are doing great with that.
Are we going to talk about the World 100?
You mean the dream?
What the fuck ever, motherfucker? You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
The World 100s during Labor Day.
What the fuck ever? The dream, then, bitch. Move on.
Yes, we will talk about it.
All right, so
I don't want to talk about that queer ass Bobby Pierce. Oh, Bobby Pierce, help me, Bobby. He ain't shit. I know Bobby Pierce since he's a little boy.
The number one in points for World of Outlaws late model series. Gotta be doing something right.
Beat Shep's won what 4 times?
Couple, yeah.
5 times? I'm sorry. It's interrupting your show.
That's a preview of what the pit stop.
Yeah, there you
go.
go.
There you go. That's a
preview
preview of what we're going to be going on Saturday at noon.
Yep. We'll give you that one for free, folks.
I knew it was ready.
So, Steve, Corey says that you're not a whiskey guy either. You didn't like the cherry bounce.
No, I didn't. But I do like. I have liked my buddy brought me back some caramel apple pie moonshine from Tennessee, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I will drink the hell out of that too.
I liked it. It was really good.
That sounds
Matter
like
of fact,
there's a Fireball.
There is a wrestling charity there in Central Illinois. I went to the last year I went to it. I got some apple pie moonshine while I was there.
Oh,
and I ended up drinking 2/3 of it before I left.
yeah.
And I got it at the end of when the show was over. I got it, and I drank 2/3 of it before I left.
Did you walk straight?
It goes down smooth.
See, what you got to worry about is when I'm on the bike, I'm not walking straight, but I ride away straight. That's a problem.
Oh, look, my pussy's gonna bother me now.
Well, at least you got a pussy that's happy to bother you.
Yeah, she bit me today.
What?
That's a bitch.
Wait a minute, your pussy has teeth?
Yeah.
I didn't know Maria had teeth.
She doesn't. She's gummy.
So yeah. Ty says it rained out for tonight.
Yeah, heard that. I know.
Dude, we've been getting a shitload of rain down here lately.
We got a lot yesterday. It doesn't look good for this weekend either.
Damn, and I got a tea time at 10 o'clock in Pekin.
No, you don't.
I will go out and golf that fucking course in the rain. I ain't going 1,100 miles to just look at the fucking golf course. I'll go play.
Let's
Storm Sunday. You ain't going on the course if there's lightning.
See if I'm
go out there in the rain.
That's your choice.
Like I said, I'm not going up. I'm not going 1,100 miles just to look at the motherfucker. I will go play around.
You won't go if it says greenskeeper says no, the greens are too wet. You're not playing. You won't. You'll sit in a pro shop.
Then they'll refund my money, won't they? Because I've already paid my round.
Okay.
Paid for me and my cousin. That is the annual grudge match.
Come on, got to fight. Who are you going to play at? I'll call the superintendent. Say, hey, hold him up on.
No, you won't.
Hold him up.
We're playing.
How long will it take you to do a round, TJ?
Out there, it's usually about 4 hours is what it takes.
Okay, if you start at 10, by the time you're done, that's when the thunderstorms will be coming and peaking.
There we go.
You're lucky then.
Because right here it says it starts about 4 and ends about 6 as of now.
Corey wants to know 420. Are you going to go to the meet and greet if the race is rained out?
I'm still going to the meet and greet.
Unless someone Ubers me, probably not.
I'm not dedicated. If I was dedicated, I'd go to races tomorrow night.
Hey, is that going to depend on what the show is on Saturday? With
the rain, I don't think Lincoln's going to run tomorrow. But we've had a lot of we had a standing water today, and it didn't get sunny.
Damn.
It was windy. But if we get any more rain tomorrow, they won't run.
See, we've been getting rain like crazy down here, to the point that when I go out to the dump, the truck and trailer are both getting sunk to the axles trying to get in and out of there. Just in the mud.
Why don't they haul rock out for you?
Oh, come on. Yeah, right. Not
really.
That's too fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, okay, so we've got a guy that he loves the dump for some reason. I'm like, do you not have a nose? But he is absolutely all about this dump. He wears a pair of work boots in his uniform, and he went out somewhat clean the other day. He came back looking like he rolled and wallowed in it like a hog. And he's standing there dripping the dump mud all over the showroom. Oh, he stunk, dude. And then walks into the meeting the next day wearing the same shit.
Sounds like something Steve would do.
Nah, Steve's got more class than that. So me being me, and I'm like, I don't like trash. I'm getting sick of trashing my shit at this job.
Yeah.
Already? You just started the fucking job.
I bought a pair of waders. So when it's wet and nasty and shitty, I wear my waders.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, the waders, I get out of the truck at the end of the day wearing the waders, and I break out the pressure washer, and I hose myself off with the pressure washer, and then get as much of the crap off of the truck as I can.
All right.
I'm very happy and looking forward to what my uncle and I discussed, and that's that we are probably about a year away, maybe a year and a half, and then I'm finally getting out of the truck, and I'll be doing business here at home.
We'll see how that goes. Are you going to be doing enough traveling to make up for it? Because you're a nomad, man. You got to be on the move.
I'm telling you what, I'm really looking forward to when I have to go to work, I've got to walk 100 feet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then when I am going to travel, then it's on me. It's my terms. I'm doing shit I want to do.
Okay.
You know, if I want to take off on the bike for a week and ride up to the fucking Grand Canyon, lick my ass, I'm going.
Yeah.
But you can go. Just you don't have to lick my ass to go. Save that for someone you love.
And if somebody's going to sit there and tell me I can't go, and they're going to lick my ass to prove I can't go, I'm going to fart while they're licking my ass just to make the point. Give them a shitty taste in their mouth, motherfuckers. I'm going to go. All right. So Ty says he's not going to be there. He's got the crew going over to his house to help get the other car ready for sale.
Okay.
And so that sucks. We're not going to see Ty at the meet and greet.
No. Oh, wow.
And Ty says 420 if you change your mind, free beer and pizza and watching the dream.
I don't even need beer. I just need water and pizza. Fuck, I'll be there. I love to watch the fucking dream. Because I'm busy Saturday. That's fucked up.
Yeah, Saturday I have prior engagements on Saturday. Gave my word.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I can go. I mean, I'm going to do the 2 shows just like Steve
might
be doing. And then depending upon how the kids are going, I may or may not go.
No. Not this upcoming Saturday. We're doing the show tonight. So this upcoming Saturday, meet and greet Saturday, we're not doing the show. I'm talking about next week when I get back.
Okay.
That we're going to do the show on Saturday after I get back from next week.
We're talking like
the
more recent Saturday, like in 2 days.
The Saturday in 2 days, no. We're doing the show tonight. We don't have to worry. We're not doing the show that night. Happy birthday to your dad, Bubba the Baker.
But we are doing a Sunday show afternoon.
We are doing the Sunday show.
Tuesday will be somewhere in Illinois. We have to guess. Where is that?
I may be on the road on my way back to the Airbnb, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, probably, yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll drive through the bank just to give Steve some flashbacks.
I'll be sure that you get the link, TJ.
What TJ at the bank?
Yeah, maybe I'll drive through the bank. Then Steve can be like, "Motherfucker again." But no, so yeah, what I've got left now is I've got to finish dishes, pull the trash, load the car, and then basically do one more walkthrough and lock this place down.
Okay.
And I said this earlier today. I forget who I was talking to, but I said it to him earlier today. I was on the phone with somebody. Oh, my friend Bill at work. And I said, man, I can't wait for next year. And he goes, why? I said, because the thing I hate about this trip the most is like I go through all of this stuff getting my place ready for me to leave. I live in a fucking RV. Next year, God willing, fingers crossed, work gets done, and I know it's ready. Next year is pull in the slides, put the bike on the lift, hook the car up on the tow dolly, and away I go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drive the coach up.
Right.
At that point, I'm literally bringing my home with me.
Ty.
There you go. 420 packing can wait. It sounds like you're pretty much done. Get over there and work on the race car and watch a good race.
They're going to have free beer and pizza over there at 420.
And the drink.
Damn.
It's plausible.
But no, like I said, next year, God willing, I'm driving this up. Then I'm literally bringing home with me. All I've got to do is find a place to park it.
Yeah.
And that'll be easy. I mean, I'll use that KOA in Springfield, whether we're doing a reunion or not. Because it's actually a really nice campground.
Yeah, it is.
It's expensive.
I'm not a fan. A lot of people talk about double J's in Chatham. I'm not a fan.
There's actually, like, down near me, there's what is it? There's Pheasant Point, there's Deer Run, like probably about 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
And the spots are like $30 to $50.
The thing I like about that KOA,
you can go to Hickory Hills.
Yeah.
The thing I like about that KOA is when I pull in there and I park and I get it hooked up, it's all pull through.
Oh.
I'm not backing in or playing any of that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And
Those
then
are nice.
Yeah, full hook with cable hookup for included in the rate.
Oh.
Okay.
So I actually get to use the cable on board,
Oh, that's not nice.
The thing I like about the cable on board when I do have the hookup for it is I use it for like local weather and shit.
Oh, yeah, you want the local weather.
Yeah.
That way I've got a better idea what's going on. I'm not really going to have an idea on the weather until I get up there tomorrow afternoon and I turn on everything in the Airbnb.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's raining. It's been raining for the last couple of days.
Today it was sunny, but it had the haziness from the wildfires from Canada.
I was fucking from Ray Lytle's aid. This was smug cloud.
Are you sure that wasn't a smug cloud extending from the East Lake area of Springfield?
Probably. It could have been that too.
I wasn't even going to use the joke, but Steve went ahead and pulled it out.
That's what she wishes.
That's Steve. He's just always whipping it out.
And he probably windmills it too.
Yeah, Ty, you're right. Bringing in this thing, I might wake some people up because of the big cat diesel.
Yep. Just Steve doing the helicopter dick.
I That is one thing I'm looking forward to, is hearing that Cat Diesel hum as I'm driving up the whole way.
And then every so often you hear a psst.
Yep.
Psst.
Yep. Probably bellows out black smoke. Like, God damn, I'm about like a fucking old 1922 bus.
Well, this is a 2003 bus. And it's got a 3126 Caterpillar in it.
Yeah, boy.
And if I ever have to replace the motor in this motherfucker, it's not going to be a 3126.
No,
it will be the 3406.
Hey, Ty might be able to get you parts.
Hell, Ty might be able to get me the whole motor. But yeah, I would go up to the 3406 Cat if I have to replace it in this thing.
Very true, Corey. Very
he can't do the helicopter. Best he can do is the light switch. Hey, Steve's losing weight, so his Peter's getting bigger.
I don't know about that.
Oh, trust me, it is.
Bubba the Baker has a great question. Steve, are you excited to meet Tom?
No. I'm black his eye.
No?
Go black his eye.
Bop him in the mouth.
Tom likes you.
A big old lip.
Tom likes you.
He reminds me of Bubba and Bubba Gump.
Oh God!
You better tuck that lip in. I was born with big gum. You think calling on a tripwire? Not good. Oh, I hope I don't let him down.
Man. Damn.
Yep.
So I'm actually looking forward to meeting Tom on Saturday. You know, he's going to be there.
Excuse me.
Danny Matthias says, "Hey, hello, Fat 420."
Oh, hey, what's up, bud? He's one of the guys that I go over on iVlog with, and I chat when I'm not casting.
Oh, so. Cool.
What's up, Danny?
Oh, BTB says, "Don't hurt Tom, Steve." Oh, Ty says that Steve, you need to work on your ad voice.
I don't like doing the damn ad. I don't have an ad voice.
You want me to do you want me to do it real quick? I can do it real quick.
Well, I know you can
do
it.
Or I can do it.
You have a good ad. Shut the fuck up. What was I supposed to call you?
Just
Florida boy. Rhino said
all right,
Rhino said you
Malort Sissy.
Rhino said your new name is Florida boy.
Rhino can go suck a donkey dick.
Oh, Rhino.
Here we go.
No, cat, get away from my chicken, bitch. Go on, get the fuck down.
Remember, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the Morning Disaster is brought to you by Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield, Illinois. It's Just Beds. Yawn Exterminators.
618-217-698.
Yeah, I don't remember the phone number. You don't have to take your bed home like some hillbilly. That's the part that always gets me chuckling. Now, dude, I sent Steve and Ray a picture of my breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
How did that look, Steve?
It looked delicious.
Man, that was biscuits and gravy with 2 over easy eggs right on top, man.
Oh yeah.
Perfect breakfast, right?
It looked like, oh man.
So I get a message back from Ray after I lay down, mind you, getting ready for the trip tonight. Because I laid down at about 2 this afternoon. And
Oi.
What's happening, Tim?
What's up, Tim?
I lay down at 2 this afternoon to get ready for the trip, and Ray sends me a message back.
Oh, lucky you.
Hillbilly food. Like, well, fuck you. Yeah, it's hillbilly food, but it tastes good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. And I mean, over easy eggs, over the biscuits and gravy, salt and pepper, buddy. Oh, man. That was delicioso. But I mean, I'm also, when I'm out on the road, I'll get my,
have a good night, Danny.
Have a good night, Danny. I'll do my chorizo.
See you later, man.
Cheese and potato and a little green chili salsa.
Take care.
Ooh. I love, that's probably one of my favorite breakfasts down here is that. So I got my hat ready. Got it all brushed off and ready. I don't know if it's going to be this shirt or my my other button down that I'm going to wear for the meet and greet on Saturday. Got a good pair of Wranglers. Got my boots shined up right. They look good. I gave Steve my word I was going to be there, so I want to make myself look presentable.
Whether you're at a table or at the bar.
Exactly. I want to put my best foot forward because I promised my buddy Steve that I was going to be there. What?
I can't even. I'm glad I've already won that fucking title because I'd be fucking about ready to pass out. I'm freaking really high. But yeah.
Steve has a question for you, TJ.
Oh, no, I am not wearing my chaps. They're back in the saddlebag on the bike. Bubba the Baker says he does oatmeal for breakfast. Yeah, I like oatmeal once in a while. I'm not like I'm not an everyday oatmeal type of person,
Yeah.
What? I'm lost.
Oh, Bubba the Baker brought up that he likes oatmeal for breakfast. We were talking about my breakfast today.
Oh, I thought we were talking about having sex or something. Then all of a sudden we're talking about breakfast. I'm like, okay. Then we're talking about.
Bubba the Baker said he likes oatmeal for breakfast. I'm I'm not a big fan.
I know I enjoy feeding Julie my breakfast sausage in the morning.
I knew he was going to go there somewhere.
I do like a good beefsteak and eggs.
Yeah, but if you're going to do steak and eggs, you got to go over to the beef house.
Hey, as long as her beef curtains are good, I don't care.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
I've got 2 of them now.
Oh, wrong show.
Excellent.
Eggs are the best breakfast. Pulled pork omelet actually sounds really good.
Ty showing his support for the spicy sausage.
Oh, Lord.
You'll understand one of these days, TJ.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Who, me?
Yeah,
yes.
You.
I said I have a barbecue little smoky.
With white sauce?
It's like, TJ, don't worry. We know someday you'll slip a chick your chorizo. And she'll enjoy it. But until then.
Maybe one of these years.
You just got to talk to her first.
Yep.
Bubba the Baker says he likes yogurt. Reminds him of something. Wow.
He's a pervert, man.
Really? Look at the other 3 guys on this show tonight. I'm trying to behave myself.
Oh, you're full of shit,
My tongue is numb.
Your tongue is numb?
That means you're getting stoned, buddy.
My tongue is fucking numb.
No, really, it does. It does it to mine.
Well, your tongue is so numb, then there's no way you would taste Shelly tonight, is there?
Right.
I wouldn't even attempt that.
Hey, Steve, I haven't washed my China in a week. You want to come lick it off?
So you might cut your tongue on that clam.
I'd rather lick my cat's butthole.
Oh, God. God, I wish I could lift that and send it to Ray before tomorrow morning.
Oh, I will.
No, my chicken.
No, really. What I'll do is you just go to YouTube and then
this is mine.
Screen capture it.
Oh,
and then
man.
you just cut that part out.
No.
See, I don't know how to do any of that shit. I may have to sit down with you so I can learn that, because there's a bunch of different clips, especially Steve clips that I want. You know, especially like Steve's home improvement advice. I definitely want to get some of that as shorts up on the YouTube page. You know, because Steve has great home improvement tips for everybody.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, man. And the you know, when we were talking about working on the cars the other day, and Steve, you know, giving the recommendation of what grease is a perfect lube, and I mean, just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Telling us what kind of wood is the hardest, and
and then how hard you've got to pound the hard wood, you know.
Yeah.
Always remember, black cock sets up the best. Gets the hardest.
Black cock gets the hardest. Okay.
All right.
It's like when it comes to hardwood, is it better to nail with it or screw it?
Screw. You should always use black cock on your back door.
Are you sure?
I need a beer for this.
I wish I could have one. I'm rolling in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
What stopped you?
Huh?
Mr. Popo.
What's stopping me is I've got to cross 4 fucking states tonight and tomorrow.
Down one right now, and then don't drink anymore, and then drive, and you'll be good.
Now, Steve, it's not. To me, it seems like black cock would be a tight fit for that back door. I mean, you know, are you sure? Are you sure it shouldn't be the white cock, or maybe the yellow cock?
I heard the yellow cock comes in a tiny tube.
Is that why it's only $5 for all night long?
Clear first.
Okay.
Yeah, the clear is more pliable.
So you use the clear.
Easily maneuvered.
You use the clear for practice, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But then when you get serious, it's got to be white, yellow, or black.
Yeah. Black sets up. It sets up hard. White. White is kind of spongy sometimes. Yellow's kind of an in between. Sometimes it's real spongy, then it gets hard real quick, but it doesn't get quite as hard as the black does.
Well, here's a question though.
Brown?
Yeah,
brown depends on where you use it now. If you use it around your back door in full sunlight, it dries quicker than if it came in front in the shade.
Yeah. So how much of the tip of the cock should you cut off?
I only tried to. We usually took just the tip, you know.
Just the tip. Okay.
Sometimes we cut it at an angle though. That way we could get. Yeah, we just because we just squeeze. We kind of like we pretended like we were welding.
Oh yeah, we're still here, Ams.
Yeah, we're still here.
Welding.
Uh-huh.
So
here's another question.
You're saying that you like this. You're saying that you like to circumcise the tube for your cock before spreading it all around your back door.
Then here's another question with that. You know how you have that little rod on the end of the cock gun?
God.
Yeah.
Now, should you use that to poke the tip to create more hole if the cock gets dried up in the tip?
Oh yeah, and do it multiple times.
So
you keep jabbing it in there.
So you just sound off with a rod and just go in and out of the tip.
Yeah, and then when you get done with your project, if you screw the tip of the gun it will keep it from drying out.
Okay.
Then you just
that was my next question. If I should use
you
this,
just unscrew the tip and pull it out.
So it'd be better to use a screw than to nail it.
Well, it's sometimes it's hard to get a hold of a nail, where a screw could, if it's in there good and tight. If it's really tight, so sometimes it could seize up when they're in there.
I used to meet
when they're in there, when it's in there too deep. It could start to dry up when you're too deep.
Okay, when it dries up and gets stuck, you're too deep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
Yes.
And always put a screw.
Wrong show.
Oh.
He snorted.
Yes, I did.
You all right there, Urkel?
Did I do that?
Oh man. It's Steve talking about rodding the caulk. Man, that reminds me of a story from Las Cruces.
Welcome to Story Time with TJ, everybody.
All right. So there was a guy that was on my morning show.
Uh-oh.
And we had been out we had been out partying. And
Rage?
No, it wasn't Rage. This was after Rage.
Oh, after okay.
Well, see, all right. So Rage turned down the contract in Wisconsin to stay in Illinois and wrestle.
Oh,
well, that was his dream.
And then then Rage, I paid to get him out of jail. Paid for his bus ticket to New Mexico to come and help me run the internet station.
Okay.
And I even had everything set up for him, a place to live, and it was ready to go, right?
Right.
He cashed in the bus ticket,
called
me up and goes, "Fuck off, I'm drinking on your money," and hung up the phone.
No.
And never paid me back. Over $2,000 and never paid me back.
Damn.
Never paid Nikki back either.
And he never paid back Sarah Jane.
Yep. Yeah. And he only owed her like what, $50?
He only owed her $50.
I'm glad I didn't owe him any money.
Right? And I know he asked you for money once.
Yes.
No, he told me. Yeah. You want me to bring him fucking dinner? When you gonna bring me some fucking Chinese food, motherfucker?
Fuck off.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
He asked some.
Yeah, he asked $4.20 for weed in my driveway.
Yeah, and then that was right after he decided to shit himself while we were sitting on the couch watching the pay-per-view.
We're watching the fucking pay-per-view. He clears my fucking living room with his ass. Me, 420, his wife, we're all outside by the fire.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because he decided to drop ass right there and make all of our eyes water.
I couldn't get up off that couch fast enough.
Fuck no. Hell, I was in my recliner and I ran.
Yeah, and you were reclined too. You were like...
I ran out of there like there was a lightning bolt shoved up my ass. I mean, I got the fuck out of there. And what's even worse is I was in my recliner, I'm reclined back, I'm watching the pay-per-view. I felt the rumble through the floor and into the recliner and knew it was not my ass that created it.
And he looked at me and I was like,
I look at 420, he's already trying to bolt out of there.
Abort.
And that was right after I had TJ's meat in my mouth.
Yeah, that's true. You did have my meat in your mouth.
Well,
my juicy meat.
I hate to disappoint you all.
Oh, here we go.
But I have been doing some investigation on how to make They're proper baked beans.
You don't use Walmart.
Yes.
So you're not going to go the can way?
No, because I'm learning now.
He's going the plastic container way.
It's more. No, it's more expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I play dog and cat.
Like, dude, if you feed me Walmart beans, I'm going to be very put off.
No, it's a lot cheaper.
There'll be great value Navy beans. I guarantee that.
Oh, you're doing Navy beans? Okay.
Or maybe a combination. They said that you can even do a combination.
Just not the pre-made, like from the
no.
bakery.
I've investigated the proper techniques and everything.
Good.
So I don't know. We'll see. That's a long way off. I just thought I'd throw that out there because you all seem to think that my unflavored. And I'll tell you right now, you ask Dan.
Hy-Vee beans.
He's had my beans, and he loved my beans.
He swirled your beans in his mouth.
Yeah, he loved they were my Dr. Pepper beans. Made them with Dr. Pepper.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Baked beans in a can. If you're doing something quick, you want to make them. You want it as a side. I get it. But if you're doing the barbecue the right way, you've got to soak the beans and do it the right way.
Yeah, you got to do a little soaking. That's what she said.
I think I should get somewhere between now and then. I need to win some kind of a point. Because I have a Dutch oven, but I don't have a lid.
Really?
Nah. I just never have had this.
I have the Dutch oven.
I have this lid that I think will fit it, but it's
I would
not.
use that in the pit.
Listen, Julie likes to cook, but she does not like it when I give her a Dutch oven.
Look.
Oh yeah.
Here's mine. All right.
Yeah.
And I do have the lid.
Yeah, well, I'll steal your lid. So if yours goes missing the lid when you come back, don't worry about it. I know.
That's staying here. It's not coming with me on this trip.
Oh.
I've heard for like the cast iron Dutch ovens, you can actually use like a lard or Crisco to seal the lid to the container to keep all the flavors in.
Right.
Stuff like that. I guess you could also use
if
tallow or something like that.
The thing is, though, is if you're doing it the way I do it, like I take my cast iron Dutch oven. That's one of them. That's the new one I've got to get seasoned. The old one is still in the cabinet. But I take it and I put it right in the firebox. Okay. So it's getting the smoke billowing in there and mixing with everything else I've got going.
Okay. So you're going to put your meat and your beans all near that box.
But no, the meat goes into the smoke pit.
Okay.
All right. In the firebox, I put the beans directly in there because it helps them cook faster.
Okay.
Because the pit will be at like anywhere between 190 and 210. The firebox is at like 1,000 degrees, But that's the thing I love about cooking with the pit.
Get in the pit and try to love someone.
But no, I love cooking with the barbecue pit. It's just, I have a ball with it. And the one I got for my birthday, man, that thing's up and running at least once a week. It's getting good and seasoned. And now I've got to start keeping Jack Daniels around.
Sorry.
I don't drink Jack. I will drink Gentleman Jack, but I don't drink regular old mash number 7 Jack.
Well, it's good cooking.
But I will cook the living shit out of whatever I want with Jack Daniels. I love the flavor of cooking with it. Now, beans, on the other hand, beans are the only thing that I don't use Jack. I use Jim Beam.
Oh, baby.
Because you got to do bourbon and beans, right?
So that way you can get the little bit of the tartness from the bourbon in with
That's
the sweetness of the sauce and beans.
Right. Now there's a couple other little secrets that I put into my beans that those have to stay with me for now.
Oh, TJ special sauce.
Is that Bang Bang sauce?
Could be.
Bang Bang.
Or Yum Yum sauce?
Oh, man.
Depends on if it's some...
So, of course, I'm going to grab a cigarette at this point and let 420 promote the pit stop with him and Ty and Steve, where they're going to give you a little bit of a preview of what's coming up on Saturday. So, gentlemen.
So, again, Fat 420. It's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve, Saturday noontime, right here on our Facebook page and YouTube. We'll talk about anything dirt track racing related. Like last week, we'll talk about the few shows that went on there. And this week, we're going to talk about the Dream race that's happening, if it happens at Eldora, depending if the Mother Nature will, cooperate.
Yeah.
And I think this week, who knows? You just have to come and find out. Last week we talked about a little bit of shocks and, if the, oh geez, there's just a lot we did. Trying to think of it all. Talked about the state of the weekly driver, weekend warrior driver.
Yeah.
Is it feasible for them to drive? And with that, I think the consensus was if this trend keeps going within 10, 15 years, there won't be any more weekend warriors. It'll just be all, big boys doing special shows at the tracks once a month or something,
Yeah. You'll get one or two specials, but
right.
The specials will become normal.
Right. It'd be like Fairbury only doing their spring classic and then the Prairie Dirt, or something like that. And then, so we might talk about this week track favorites or what would constitute, even though there's video proof, why someone would want to DQ someone because of what happens in a last minute race. Just stuff like that in general is just what we're doing. And, mental health, like this month is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We talk about, basically getting with people, if you need to. And if you see someone going in that kind of trend where they're getting depressed stuff, we need to learn the signs of that so we can go to them, because they might not want to go to you because they feel like there would be a burden,
Yeah.
So, just things of that nature, and when I talk about the tracks, I'm just talking about basic information about the track and who might be there, stuff like that. The sprint car and midget race. That's one thing we're going to do from Peoria last week.
Okay.
That was actually pretty good. It was actually really good. A lot of good. Those sprint cars.
Pretty good. It was a really good.
I don't know what Steve said. It sounded like he was glitching.
Yeah.
Looks like he's frozen now.
Who, me?
Yeah,
there he is.
Huh. I'm not
frozen. You're glitching and you froze for a second and then you came back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, your internet's been doing that a little bit today.
So basically, it's a little bit of everything. There's an incident that happened, over at Peoria that, a driver basically supposedly ran through it, and we're going to talk about drive shafts and
what size are those nuts? What size are those nuts, Ty? I haven't been out of the game for a while.
The U-joint caps.
They're half inch, aren't they?
Hey, so what is I got to ask you guys now, what is the temperature like up in Illinois right now?
72.
Yeah. Oh, man, that'll feel like I'm cold.
Oh, yeah, you'll be free. Yeah, because it's getting down to 50 tonight.
Yeah.
I better grab a jacket before I leave.
I have it at 67 here in Taylorville.
Oh, God. I better grab a jacket or something before I leave. Shit.
Yeah, you better insulate underwear because you're going to need it.
I mean, right now it's like in the 80s outside.
Oh, fuck no.
It was 80s about 3 days ago up here, but
yeah.
Then we had that one day where it was all frickin' rain, and then yesterday was just windy and cold and 70 out, and today it was a little bit sunny up here.
We get a little bit of a break from it when the rain hits, but then that Texas sun comes out, and that's it, man.
Right.
But we are finally starting to see the lakes rise again.
That's good.
And the river, I mean, the Llano River is flowing so well right now, it actually shut down Slab Road.
Oh.
Interesting.
So no playing at the Slab right now unless you want to run your butt across the road. That would kind of hurt. So since I'm leaving, and we decided we were going to discuss this earlier, we've got to talk about a couple of different things, like camping trips that you take, and what are some of the disasters that can occur on a camping trip. It's like 420. I know you've been camping quite a bit.
Yeah.
And name some of the disasters that were hilarious, but they happened while you were out camping.
Using poison ivy instead of another type of leap when you're trying to wipe your ass.
Wait, you did that?
No, I didn't, but a friend of mine did.
Oh,
See, I was in Boy Scouts, so I learned how to camp. So when I went camping with other people, I knew what to do.
Ty says running out of toilet paper. That's always one that's horrible.
Yeah. That's why we had to use leaves.
Pull your fucking underwear back up. Pull your man. Pull your fucking pants back up.
It's okay to have some shit stained underwear. Ask Steve.
Yeah, I got a whole drawer full.
Adam, you ever had anything horrible happen to you on a camping trip?
There's one time in my last marriage.
I bet it has nothing to do with fucking, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
No, actually it doesn't. My ex-wife and her twin sister came down to the campsite with me down near Kaskaskia River. And we float down the river, but there were a lot of trees out. The Corps hadn't really cleaned up much after the most recent storm. So, and this was the first time those two ever went floating down the river. And they thought they were going to die. They got caught in trees and got sucked under one of them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and that was the last time they ever floated down there.
Fucking right.
Ty says waking up with your pants down and a spoon next to you.
Whoa. Okay.
Steve, you were a bit of an outdoorsman when you were younger. I mean, anything bad happened when you were on a camping trip?
Oh, Lord. Let me tell you. I mean, where do we start? I mean,
well, I need a beer for this.
I might need a beer.
I don't know.
I might need a beer for this. Fuck.
But yeah, we camped. When I was younger, we had a pull behind camper, and then we got a motorhome. And yeah, my parents, we would go camp all the fucking time. Yeah, like one time, I fucking, was swinging in a swing. You know how you jump out.
Yeah,
I let go of the chains at the wrong time, and I flipped out fucking backwards. I fucking landed on my ankle. I broke my fucking ankle. And I told my mom, she said, "Oh, it's all right. You'll be all right."
Rub some dirt on it.
About 3 hours later, my fucking ankle's like, it's fucking big.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I think we better go to the hospital. I thought I told you that, bitch. I told you I broke my ankle.
Oh.
The funniest one was, well, I was after my dad died. My mom tried to bond with me and my brother. Oh, yeah. So we're going to go, oh, guys, let's go camping. We're going to go tent camping. Remember, guys, we went tent camping when we were young. No, we didn't. We always had a fucking camper, mother. We never went tent camping. So we go tent camping, and we go with me and my brother and my mom and this dude that, I don't know what he was. I think he was a little white in the loafers. Yeah.
Haven't heard that phrase in a while.
He was a very nice guy.
A very nice guy. A little bit on the fancy side.
Yeah.
He was fabulous.
As Fred G. Sanford would say, he's little.
So we're all in the tent, going to sleep. And I know what it was. A fucking raccoon fell out of a fucking tree and landed on top of the tent. And as it slid down the tree, it's like, this dude started freaking out. I said, motherfucker, it's a bear. I said, it's a bear. He got out of that fucking tent and went and slept in his fucking car. That's in there. That was the same. We were just driving. We were driving and said, "Oh, look, they got something going on. It was like a barn or something, And we thought it was maybe some barn dance or something. It was in like Kentucky, if I remember right. And so, we'll pull over and we pay. And we thought it's some kind of hoedown. It was a fucking revival. It was a fucking religious revival.
Oh no!
This dude goes, "Can we have our money back?" This is what we thought it was. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I get kicked out of shit like that.
That was funny as fuck. I never went camping anymore after that. Now, if you want to talk about it, I got some doozies. We technically we weren't. I guess you could say we were camping. We were on a fucking houseboat on the Illinois River.
Those are fun.
On a fucking Illinois River for a fucking whole weekend. And we flushed that houseboat up.
Houseboats are fun. But houseboats are fun, man. I had a ball on houseboats.
My mom said, "We will never do that again. That was a way too fucking expensive a trip."
Oh, yeah. They're not cheap if you're renting them. They're at all. They are fun.
Dude, we bent the anchor.
How did you bend the anchor? Where were you at?
We were in the river.
Well, I know you were on the river. Where on the river?
In the water?
No, for fuck's
sake. Where you buy a bridge?
We were by a lock and dam. I know that.
Oh, my God. Don't tell me it was the Pekin Lock and Dam.
I know we had to go through a lock and dam. Because they told us, this experience, this was a whole weekend. And it was like one fucking disaster after another for 3 days.
Wow.
Oh, dude, we went from because something. They got the channel marked, and they said, if we're going to stop, make sure you're outside the channel before you throw the anchor out. So we did. And we went to pull the anchor up, and we couldn't get it up. I pulled, my brother pulled, and then we radioed them, and they said, just sometimes drive over it and then go back and get to flip over. Well, it's like right now, they had a whole lot of fucking debris in the fucking river.
Right.
And we pulled up. I mean, I swear to God, the rope never fucking broke. I mean, I thought the whole pontoon was going to pull the whole fucking pontoon half at one point in time. My brother's like gunning it. I'm like, dude. And finally, the dude comes out and he gets it. And when the part, the main part, it's like 2 inches fucking thick. The big. We bent it like that.
Oh wow!
Holy shit!
It was
very. Ever pushed the anchor?
And I told the dude, I said, "Oh, I bet you've seen that happen before." He said, "I've been here 25 years. I have never seen that. I've never seen it. He said that rope should have broke before you even bent that anchor like that.
Yep.
I said, well, so that cost my mom had to buy a new anchor. Then
oh God, that sounds like it's a Danforth. Those ain't cheap.
They tell you, when you dock for the night, when you throw an anchor for the night, after we got a new anchor, they said make sure you pull the motor up out of the water because of the floating debris underneath the fucking. Well, my hood freaking forgot. At about 2:00 in the morning, I hear this. Oh fuck! I go and okay, it didn't fucking hurt anything because the boat seemed to go fine. It didn't have as much pickup as it did before. Well, we find out after the trip.
Bent the
prop. So my mom had to buy a new prop. Okay. That's not the topper.
You clogged the toilet.
No. Praise the Lord. We didn't have hot water. Because it had a fucking gas grill built onto it. I left the fucking gas on. So I ran all the gas out the first day. So we had no hot water. We had a shower, but you had to take a cold shower.
Ooh. Well, that'll make you shrivel up.
The best one was my mom said, let's go through the lock and dam. Okay. Oh, dude. I never seen so many people run, and I never heard so many horns in my life. And all because my fucking ex-wife let go of the fucking rope over it, and the fucking our houseboat starts to float sideways between a barge and a big fucking cabin cruiser.
Oh, shit.
Go, no. And they're fucking blowing. And the fucking there's people running. And my ex-wife's like, what? I said, hold on to the rope. Oh, I thought you said let go of it.
No, not in the lock.
You got to hold us to the side, bitch. Oh, that's the first time I ever heard my brother cuss in front of my mom. Everybody was yelling. He said, everybody shut the fuck up. Whoa. I had enough of them, too. Dude, it's 3 days of those fucking people.
Yeah, that's too many people. Like when we there was a group of us that rented a house. We split the difference, and we were up at Elephant Butte, and we rented a houseboat.
Mm-hmm.
And we had it out on the Butte for 3 days, but we were all experienced boaters at that point.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, we knew to shut the gas off. We knew to do different stuff. We really knew what we were doing. So when we were up there with that houseboat, we tied off 2 jet skis on the side.
Oh yeah.
And then we just had a fucking ball. We grilled. We had a blast on the houseboat.
We had a little dinghy that we could take if we needed to, like run into.
That's what she said.
I thought that was his ex-wife's nickname for his peen.
I said at that point on the marriage,
you got a little dinghy.
At that point of marriage, we already passed that. We were on the way out the door by that time. Yeah,
but
there was already thoughts of moving on.
Yeah. Oh, Ty says he threw up in the Pacific once. All right, so like there was one camping trip I went on with one of my exes, the Tweaker Smurf.
Oh,
okay. And we were out on this camping trip. And she decided in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep, mind you, her and her daughter are in a tent. Her mom and her sister are in the camper. I'm sleeping in the back seat of my fucking car or on a picnic table. Not the camping trip to ever remember, But she decided in the middle of the night she wanted something. So we had to walk away from the campsite. We end up at a pavilion.
Oh.
Something about her and pavilions and picnic tables.
There's nothing wrong with that, really.
And she ends up sitting me down on the picnic table.
Unless it's a wood one that has a lot of splinters in it.
Well, I'm getting to that. I'm there, and she pulls my pants down, and then she gets on top, and away we go. And then I notice a pain in my ass.
Oh, no.
And we get done, and I'm like, hey, I need you to take a look. So she gets out the flashlight, and I turn around, and sure as shit, I've got like 3 splinters in my ass.
So So your girl wasn't the only thing that caught some wood.
No. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. If you're not used to being on a boat, I can see where Ty's coming from. He said they went out to see the rays and then the back and forth, and he doesn't swim well, and bleh, there it is.
So wait. He'll go race Peoria Speedway, and it's like driving in a cornfield, and that's all like this, but he got seasick when he was in a boat doing this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That was one of them. There's another one, and that camping trip was back when I was in high school. Me and my buddies, and we're out partying, and middle of the night, I start feeling the bubble guts. Oh, there it is. All right, I got to go shit. And it was a hunting trip, the hunting and camping, right? Oh, it's dawn. I'm getting ready to walk out to my tree.
Oh, that reminded me of one.
And dude, I couldn't wait anymore, so I get the hole dug real quick, squat over it. Here comes my buddy. What the fuck, dude? Scares the deer off. Like, I had to shit. Shut up. Oh, god damn, you're gonna scare the deer with that smell. Then I start checking my bag that I carried out to the tree with me. Where's my fucking toilet paper? I need to blow my nose last night. You motherfucker. I had to wipe my ass with my sock and bury the sock.
Didn't you know how to farmer blow?
Your ass?
You said he had to wipe his nose.
Oh, yeah, he used my toilet paper to clean his nose.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Didn't he know how? Didn't you know how to go and then go?
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Not rocket, man.
It's not. Yeah, it's not rocket. Farmer blow.
Ty says he can stop the race car if he wants to. You can't stop the boat from rocking.
It's true.
You know, yeah. I'm sitting there and I'm just like, no tree to hang on to or nothing. I'm just squatted over the hole. There out it goes, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be so fucking loud about it. There was no way we were getting anything that day. Prick. And I'll tell you what, wearing boots back with no socks sucks.
Oh, I've done it before.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
Oh, I would never do that. Then your feet sweat and you can't get the fucking boots off.
Yeah, you know, it's a pain in the ass. But nope, got back, somehow peeled the boots off of my feet. My feet having the runs on the side of the road during a blizzard. No, that's pretty bad.
That would be bad.
I got one when TJ's done. I just remembered.
Now my exes that I can't stand, you know, I've matured.
You don't wish much trauma.
I don't wish for them to die. I don't wish for them to get hurt or beat. I do, however, wish for them to get a case of the runs and a sneezing fit while stuck in traffic.
Or have to come over and give me a blowjob.
I'd be okay with that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. You or 420, either one.
Are you okay with for Monday?
Yeah, wave at him, Mike. I know that. I know that. But no, that. Steve just got it. Oh, hey.
I'm not getting out of this tree. What's that, dude? Hey, buddy. You're out of the tree now, bitch.
That also works for a former co-host of mine. I won't mention any names. But...
Oh. I know who he's talking about.
No, like I said, it just. Oh, I do wish for them to get a sneezing attack while they have the runs and are stuck in traffic.
Oh, that would be bad.
Ty says he had a deputy sneeze shit himself while transporting an inmate. He pulled out and had to leave and circled around and came back in and said, I just sneezed shit myself.
Oh.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So I remember what made me remember this is talking about shitting in the river and stuff.
Yeah,
I was at a youth group. We were going down Turkey Run for canoeing, and we usually stop. We stop. On like a sandbar or something. To eat our lunch and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, I had to go really bad. There's nowhere around. So I went over to this little cove right here that had a slight little swirl to it.
Okay.
And I basically took an aqua dump right into the Turkey Run River.
Oh. I don't mind having an aqua dump.
Good thing it didn't float. But
hey, Steve, Ty wants to know why did Ray think he was a meth head this morning?
Because they never recognized that name in the chat room. They thought that was one of my buddies from Dupo, Justin or Cody or Matt. He said, "Oh," I said, "No, that's Ty. He's my race car driver, co-host on the show with Fat 20, or Fat 20, or Fat 420,
or Fat 20." Wow, that's a new one.
Or Fat 20.
Hey, your 20's fat, 4. Oh man. No, I got caught by my parents as a teenager. I got caught by my parents. Like we were at Turkey Run State Campground in Indiana. And
those are nice campgrounds.
They are. Those Indiana state campgrounds are nice. But if you live out of state, when you get there, you actually have to pay extra money because you live out of state.
Yeah, cocksuckers.
Fuckers. And they didn't do it to us the first year we were there. The second year, the one I met the girl, they did. My grandpa was pissed. Ooh, 68 in Springfield right now. Oh God, that's gonna be cold. Thank God I've got my Carhartts in the car.
Oh my God. I'm sitting here in my underwear.
Why are we not surprised?
Well, like I said, hey, Steve taught me the beauty of broadcasting in your underwear.
I'd take my shirt off if I could.
420 is like, I'm drinking now.
Oh.
They're clean. I just put them on.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I showered today.
Did you get them from the drawer with the rest of your shit stained up?
Yeah, I put them away. Oh, yeah, it's clean underwear. I don't wear dirty clean. That's why I got to do laundry tomorrow, because I'm out of clean shorts.
It's like they're clean-ish.
Now, one of my favorite stories I've ever heard out of Steve, well, I was still on Morning Disaster when he told this story, and it was one of the first ones Ray ever drew a picture. And Steve was out camping, and he tells, or working at the golf course or something. I forget which one it was, but he tells the story that he had shit fit come on, and he's hanging onto the tree with his pants and his ankles, dropping the deuce right there while hanging onto the tree. And Ray illustrated this for us, and I'm going, "Oh my God, this is not over. This has got to be over soon." No. He even made sure to draw the little turds falling out of Steve's anal region.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that because I was in the middle of doing the Pokemon Go stuff over there at the lagoon, and I was standing right by a tree, and Nope, Steve's not here. Thank God.
Now, was that working at the golf course, or was that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I thought that was a camping
I would
story.
like to clarify. It was not anywhere where the turds would come into play.
It's in the rough.
It was way deep in the rough. I mean, if you were down in there, you're looking for golf balls. So if you step in shit, that's your own fault.
Damn fault.
Yeah, man, I covered it up. I put a leaf over it, but
a leaf.
So remember, if you're going to shit yourself on a golf course, grab the wood in the deep rough.
Oh yeah, go deep. Go deep.
Oh my God. But no, like I said, you told us about that one. I'm going, oh no, I never want to golf that golf course.
Well, I'll tell you why, because I didn't like using the porta-john because I dropped my fucking phone in the fucking toilet the first time I used it. Fell on my sweat.
What?
Uniform pockets. Uniforms. I went to piss. When I pissed and then bent over, my fucking phone fell in my pocket. All right in the fucking door, not in the urinal, in the fucking shit blue water.
Oh,
fuck me.
Did you retrieve it?
No, I didn't retrieve it. I went and fucking got a new one. God damn. Pissed me off.
I'll never forget that day that Squirrel dropped her fucking chocolate phone in the toilet.
Oh.
Brand new chocolate phone. She drops it in the toilet. And then comes and gets me. And goes, I need your help. And drags me into the women's bathroom. I'm like, what are you doing dragging me in here? I need you to get my phone out of the toilet. Fuck you!
So you know you can get that yourself.
I'm not retrieving your damn phone out of the shitter you just dropped it in. You're high.
Right.
Oh, here, I got you gloves. I need you to get my... You wear the gloves and get your own fucking phone.
Yep.
Like, my God. Now I want to go ahead and, like, brace for the bat turn or something. What the fuck?
Bat turn.
Which is terrible. Why would you do that to somebody? Like, here, come here. Here, get my phone out of the shit-filled toilet.
No, you're on your own there. See ya.
And that's as bad as the guy at work that I saw clean out a porta-john barehanded. And then climb back in his truck and start eating a sandwich.
Nope.
Nope. Never going to eat at your house.
Yeah.
I'll shit on in between the semi and the trailer, but I wouldn't. No.
I mean, just right in there, grabs a hose, sucks the thing out, pumps the water back in, climbs in and eats a sandwich. Did it all barehanded. I'm like, oh, gross. Beyond disgusting. Like, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steve would not even do something like that.
Well, you never know.
Right, Steve?
Yeah.
You don't even know what you said.
You'd never clean out a porta-john barehanded and then eat a sandwich right after that, would you?
Fuck no.
See? You know, here's what's worse is at work. The guys who got to take care of the porta shitters, they've got the fucking neoprene rubber gloves. The company gives them the throwaway ones, right?
Yeah.
Like doctors use for a prostate exam.
Oh, yeah.
Or the ones they use for when they're inseminating bulls.
Yeah. And this guy's not even wearing them. Cleans out barehanded, gets in. Oh, hey. Ugh. God, get away from me.
Well,
no.
I probably would because I've done it. I've worked on a race car and been had fucking oil and gear oil in my hands and everything else. And somebody hand me a burger. I'm like, you're fucking hungry. You just eat it. Or drop it on the fucking ground or whatever.
So, I mean, there is kind of a difference there. Like, in 420, and I discussed this years ago, and I'm going to bring it back up now. Guys, you're working in a garage. You get a burger or a pizza or something while you're working in a garage. You're covered in grease and all. You don't give a fuck. You're just going to eat it.
Nope.
But then you go to piss and you're scrubbing all that shit off before you grab your dong.
No.
No?
Fuck no.
Like, I'd grab.
I don't.
You don't wash your hands before you grab your dong?
No.
Not even with like motor oil and grease and shit on your hand.
No, that's the gas. And gas burns a little bit.
I would, yeah.
Diesel don't burn. I've had diesel on my hands, everything else. I've Roundup on my hand and touch my dick.
I think we are starting to get to the source of why your pecker is so small.
Oh yeah,
I shriveled it up with chemicals.
I didn't. How was it? I was supposed to do the PPE shit, but I didn't. I rarely wore rubber gloves. I never wore a respirator when I sprayed.
It's like it's micro because it's frightened of what it's going to get touched with next.
It's like, I'm going back in the garage. He's going to try to grab me. No, man. When I had to piss, like, I would scrub my fucking hands until they were clean again, because it's like, no, I'm planning on getting laid tonight. I don't want a dirty dong.
I didn't give a shit.
Isn't that a wrestler?
Dirty dong.
Dirty dong.
Dirty dong.
Think that's dirty bitch dom. Money in the Banks this weekend too.
Yes, it is. Steve, that phone was a dead soldier. Let him rest at sea.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man, I would.
Because it was one of those deals where they don't clean it. It didn't get cleaned out for like months after that, because it was like in the winter time, and I used the shitter and it sat all fucking winter because we owned the porta shitter. They just had somebody come clean it out.
I agree with Corey here.
Yeah, Corey's right. Oil and grease are different than shit, because oil and grease don't have hepatitis. Yeah, you're right, but still, it was, I did not want that shit on my hands when I was pissing. Now, if I'm working like the sledge truck, dude, before I even reach up and grab the fucking handle to pump, I've got gloves on.
I think we can all agree.
Johnson with Roundup.
Maybe I need it.
That's why he can only last 30 seconds.
That's on a good
That's
day.
why I got genital warts.
That could be it too.
Yeah.
I got a fungi growing on my balls.
Is he a really fun guy?
Number 10 for fuck's sakes from Adam right there.
Counting them down tonight, boys.
Well, I mean, we've got to do the Illinois version here, coming up. We already had the New Mexico version. The 4th of July weekend, on that Sunday, I will be broadcasting again, either from the road or from Las Cruces. Because Riley and I take off that Friday morning, and we're going to head out to Las Cruces. We're going to be out there for the weekend.
Okay.
Saturday, a very special person to me. She and I are taking Riley golfing.
Make sure no kids are around next time, because it's kind of hard not to use the F word all the time. So
that's kind of our thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. I got to agree. It was difficult, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty dongs done dirt cheap. What $2 hookers do.
Oh, yeah.
But no, that like I said, that was I'm excited for that weekend. And then at the end of July, Riley will be heading back up north, but my uncle's going to take him, so I get to stay put. I don't have to make the 2 trips this year. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh.
Because I'm telling you, to do the 1 trip in June and then turn right back around and do it again in July, I'm like, ugh. That's what makes the June trip so difficult. I don't want to do it. I was just up there in December, and I'm like, I don't know.
Exactly.
So I kind of go right back full circle to I'm looking at, here's Riley. This is his third summer down here. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, dude, he's 13.
Oh.
I got 5 years to go. After that, I'm going to start limiting my Illinois trips.
Oh, yeah.
I've done about everything I could do in Illinois. Been to Poopies, been to Psycho Silo, been down to Fast Eddie's, been to the racetracks, been to the river. Fucking shit in that river,
Who hasn't?
Done a lot of shit in Chicago. I've never gotten in a blind date with a tranny hooker in Chicago, but
you should try BBW.
Never had a lady boy.
Nope. But I mean, like I said, long and the short of it is, I've kind of tapped on Illinois. I've done pretty much everything I could think of there. I'm not one of these people, and it's nothing wrong with it. Okay, don't get me wrong. Anybody who thinks I'm insulting people like this, I'm not. I understand where they're coming from. It's just not me. I'm not one of the people that is raised somewhere and then I settle within 100 miles of where I was raised and I'm like, oh, it's so great. I'm one of the few that got the hell out.
Well, I can kind of agree with that because when I went up to Wisconsin, it was really nice up there, except the winters fucking suck.
It sucks in Wisconsin.
A winter lasts 8 fucking months. What the fuck? Snow doesn't melt all the way till like the middle of May? What the hell is that?
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, the three of you right now are within 100 miles of where you were raised. Am I wrong?
Nope.
Yeah, I think so. Williamsville's within 100-mile range of Taylorville, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And Steve
Yeah,
was
you're only about 50 miles.
Steve was raised in Illiopolis.
Yep.
Fat 420 was raised in Roanoke. So, you guys are all there. I lived around that area, the whole area. And just never really, I could find different places that I was like, okay, this will work for the moment. Even my property up there was one of those, this will work for the moment. But when it came time to finally get out again, I'm back in the Southwest. I mean, I'm happier down here. You guys have seen that.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am a firm believer, especially now, I'm a very firm believer in when you leave an area and you do something better for yourself, I'm a very firm believer in the people that you had around you will show you their true colors.
Yeah.
At that point. Because you're no longer there to confront. Does that make any sense?
I can see it. Yeah.
Like Steve, I think, is the only other one really on the show that has moved around almost as much as I have.
Oh, good God.
Because you had
so much.
Yeah, you had Kansas, you had Dupo, you were down there by St. Louis, you up in Chicago. You've been out of that area.
I've been from Chicago to St. Louis and everywhere almost in between.
Right.
And a little farther south, even live down in the Halls in Missouri.
Right. So, like I said, when you look at all of that, like, you've been around, but you still ended up coming back and settling in the area that you were pretty much raised in.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Me personally, I hit 18. I graduated high school. 4 days later, I was at Fort McClellan, Alabama. Got done there, went to Fort Benning, Georgia. Got done there, went to Germany.
Oh, wow.
Next 2 years of my life were in Europe. Got back, green to gold program, back at Illinois State. Finished that, recalled to active duty. I'm up in Wisconsin. Back and forth to Iraq. Get out of the service. Came home for a couple of months, accepted a job position in northern Wisconsin, moved to Rhinelander. Up in Rhinelander for a year. Come back. Back in Illinois for, again, just a few months. Opportunity came up. I moved to Las Cruces. Best 6 years of my life. I met some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. People that have never turned their back on me, ever once. I mean, we see them popping in the chat room now. Well, Amber's one of them. And then I was told my parents needed help. I moved back to Illinois. I'm going to be very, very honest with everybody right now. The literal only reason I stayed, I got married, I tried to make it work in Illinois was Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Riley is the only reason. I was there for 6 months and ready to go back to Las Cruces. I wanted to go home.
Mm-hmm.
But he was on the way, and it's like, fuck, I can't do that. That's my son. I got to be here for my son. And when he got old enough to understand, and I sat down and explained it to him, and I said, I'm not happy here.
All right.
I have to leave. And I decided that it was time to get to where I wanted to go as a kid. So here I am in Central Texas. But I'm back in the Southwest. I'm back where I really feel like I belong. And one of the reasons that I feel like this is where I belong is I have that very instinctual, deep connection with the most romantic period of our country being the Old West. You guys know it. I love any history that involves the Old West.
Right.
And I'm in the middle of it now.
Right.
So Las Cruces has a very special place in my heart, mainly because of William H. Bonney, Billy the Kid. Which kind of brings me full circle to the next thing I wanted to bring up. Have you guys seen all this news that hit? Emilio Estevez has made the announcement that they are going to do another Young Guns. Young Guns 3, Dead or Alive. And Lou Diamond Phillips is coming back as Chavez y Chavez. And Emilio Estevez will be reprising the role of William H. Bonney, a.k.a. Billy the Kid. So I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work. They kind of established in the second movie that they were going along the lines of Brushy Bill Roberts was Billy the Kid. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You still have a lot of historical debate about that. And none of the New Mexico governors will exhume Billy's remains to see if it really is Billy the Kid.
Oh.
Because Brushy Bill Roberts, when he appeared, they did say there were people from that time frame that said, yeah, that's Billy.
What?
But Brushy Bill Roberts was from Hyco, just north of me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually on the motorcycle bucket list, is to ride up to Hyco for a day.
Hot code.
HICO, Hico, Texas.
And we never saw Chavez die.
No.
We saw him right off. We knew he was wounded, but we never saw him die.
But we never saw him die. Now, Kiefer Sutherland, he wanted Doc Scurlock to die. Doc Scurlock, in actual history, did not die.
Oh.
He ended up moving west or moving back east and becoming a teacher. And he was a teacher in Central Texas until he passed.
Oh.
He passed of natural causes in his 80s.
Yeah.
The true circumstances of what happened to Billy is still a mystery. Was he really shot in the back by Pat Garrett? Or did he survive it? Did Pat blow the shot on purpose and got somebody else and put that person?
Yeah, I think that's it.
And put that one in the ground with the Pal's grave marker.
I think that's it. I don't think Pat had it in to shoot him in the back. I think he missed and shot somebody else, and Billy got away. I don't think Pat. I think if he was facing him, Pat might have been able to shoot him, but he wasn't going to shoot him with him in his back. He wouldn't shoot him in his back, so he fired, shooting someone else. And then Billy took off, and they took that one. And I shot Billy the Kid. There he is.
And then you got, but in the movie, I love it. I never stole a horse from somebody I didn't like.
Yeah.
And you see Billy's hand reaching up and stealing Pat Garrett's horse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they did set it up where you could kind of follow Brushy Bill Roberts. But it was never established. And Brushy Bill even said, test whatever you need to test. I am Billy the Kid.
Right.
So to get an accurate, they do have some of Billy's actual blood from the courthouse in Lincoln.
Oh.
So they could bring the blood in and extract the DNA. And then they could get a DNA extraction from the remains at the Pal's gravesite, as well as Brushy Bill's gravesite.
Mm-hmm.
Compare the DNA and conclusively show which one is Billy the Kid. And man, if it turns out to be Brushy Bill, that fucker pulled off some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Almost Houdini-ish.
Yeah, almost Houdini-ish. And pulled it off. But the thing is, nobody will pull the trigger and say, we need to do this. Let's find out for sure. All right, everybody knows that Jesse James was shot in the back. Jesse was identified by Frank James. You knew that was Jesse. We don't know about Billy.
Nope. Because the only other person there is Pat Garrett.
Right.
Well, as far as we know.
As far as we know. And now Pat Garrett could have been full of shit, because Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid were friends prior to Pat chasing down Billy.
Exactly.
And the reason Pat got the job to begin with was because he knew Billy.
Yep.
And he knew what he was going to do because Billy was squirrely.
He knew what Billy was doing before Billy did it.
Yeah.
That's why they hired Pat Garrett.
Exactly.
And made him a deputy.
Because Pat Garrett's full job was to get Billy.
Yep. That's his only job, was to get Billy the Kid.
And Billy actually settled down for a while because of Tunstall. John Tunstall.
Yeah.
Because he was really trying to do right by John Tunstall. And when they killed Tunstall,
oh, yeah,
that ignited the war.
Oh, you bet. You bet.
Now, the fun part about all of this is I've been on a motorcycle and rode all of it.
Oh.
All of it. I've rode the Lincoln National Forest. I've rode up to Lincoln. I've been through Cloudcroft. I've rode to the hot springs. I have rode Old Mesilla and down to what is. And I mean, I've rode all of it, and I'm getting ready to do it with the Harley now. Well, I've already started Cloudcroft and Lincoln National Forest again. And it's beautiful. It's some of the most beautiful area you've ever seen. Now, one of Billy's hideouts was Old Mesilla outside of Las Cruces.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, I love the Double Eagle right there on the square. He stayed in the church, which is still there, boys.
Those Pueblo type of churches last a long time.
Is that where the military went in and Billy was hiding?
Yeah.
And they left, and the Mexican lady said, "Oh, you don't like women, you like men."
Yeah, that was it. That was Old Mesilla. Matter of fact, one of the places he stayed with the hooker, that is now El Patio Bar.
Oh
shit! Funny.
That would be cool.
Hey, man, it's a blast. Like I said, you get into that. 250 miles away, Tombstone, Arizona.
Oh.
You get what I mean? These are things that I absorb it.
Yeah.
It's the history. It's the living embodiment of history. And I love
kind of like what I do with Star Wars now.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like you in Star Wars. Kind of like Steve Dirt Track.
Yeah, I still never got an answer.
Kind of like Adam and Porno.
I never got an answer from the professional,
right? All the advanced moves.
About if that book would help me get laid or not from a hot Star Wars
I'm waiting to find out.
Oh, and the lightsabers I got, which one would help out get laid more?
Right.
The one that vibrates. Probably the purple one.
Especially if it's black.
Yeah.
If it's black with the end clipped and it vibrates, that might be the one.
Yeah.
But no, Steve's just absorbed by this now, listening to me talk about
the black one.
There you go.
The bad batteries in here.
But Steve's listening to
Viagra for that, man.
Steve's listening to me talk about all this different stuff that I've seen since I've lived down in this area, and it's like both times, and like absorbed. We used to take off out of Las Cruces 3 or 4 times a year on the bikes and ride to Tombstone.
I want to go piss on an Alamo.
Yeah, Ozzy did that once. Guess how well that worked out for him.
He got banned from San Antonio for life.
Mm-hmm.
For life. He even asked if he could go back, and nope.
Nope. They will not let him back into the city.
We said life, buddy. Yeah, but yeah.
He did it. You do the crime, you do the time in Texas.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's more because it's the dark saber.
Oh. But no, I've been to the Alamo.
Oh.
The Alamo is an hour and a half. The Alamo's an hour and a half away from me.
Did you find Pee Wee Herman's bike?
No, but I think I found his popcorn bucket.
Oh, okay.
One thing I've always wondered about that is how the fuck did someone cut through over 10 foot of hard whatever bicycle?
What, Adobe?
Had? Yeah. Because it was like...
He never found his bike, did he?
At the very end, didn't he? It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Did Patrick have it?
Forever. What, the chair?
No, the bike. Did Patrick have the bike?
He might have.
He wanted the bike. Pee Wee Herman. My father said I can have anything I want, and I want your mom.
There we go. Now I put it back on right.
That's what she said.
I'll get you, Pee Wee Herman.
Oh.
If it's the last thing I ever do.
Hell, he did eventually. Patrick must have turned him in for having his dong in the bottom of the popcorn bucket.
Chicano, what do you think? Would popcorn butter be a good lube?
That's not a bad question. Well, I have to explore that. But
may not taste too bad for the woman who takes it.
And on that note,
there we go.
Oh, wow. Poor Steve, he's done 3 shows today.
Dude, you have no idea.
Dude, I'm looking at how stoned you are. I've got a good idea.
How fucking stoned I am tonight. And I'll tell you what. A lot of it has to do with are you ready to final session?
Yeah, we're doing final thoughts.
Okay, is it my turn?
Sure.
My final thoughts. Oh boy, we had fun tonight. And now you're going to ask me to promote all my shows? Oh, good Lord. Dude. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow I'll be on the Morning Disaster subscriber show for the morningdisaster.net. Sign up. You get free 7 days. After that, you'll want to be a silver subscriber. Then I have a Saturday show, subscriber show. And Sunday, oh shit, Saturday afternoon, I got Pit 420 pit stop with Fat 420 and Ty and Steve. I got that Saturday.
Noon.
Yeah. And Sunday at 10 o'clock, I'm on Southern Fried Radio with the new. Oh, fuck. What's that? Oh, the shit show with the Stain. I'll be spinning records.
The shit show with the Stain.
I'll be spinning music for a couple hours. And then what day is that? That's Sunday? Monday.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Sunday.
4 p.m. We'll be back.
I'll be. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, shit.
On Sunday.
I'll be back on Sunday. Then Monday, I'll have Wake and Bake with Rhino. Whew. And then Tuesday, I'll be back on the Morning Disaster. And then Tuesday night will be the metal edition of the shit show with the Stain. I'm going to play all metal music. So listen to that. I think you'll like it. I think I'm going to like it. Then, I'm not done yet. Wednesday, I'll be back on Southern Fried Radio in the afternoon for the Simple Shit Show. And usually it's a pretty big shit show. My first one has 2 hours of dead air. Absolutely nothing. I couldn't figure out how to fucking do anything. But I'm getting better. They said I'm getting better.
There's only one place to go from there, and that's up.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah. It was a true. That's why we decided to call it the shit show. Because it was a shit. That first day, it was a shit show.
Well, dude, are you having fun with it? That's the question.
Oh yeah, I am.
That's
it's just like this. It's just like this. There's 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 of us. Guys are playing music and they're all in the chat room bullshitting. And we can do up to 10 of us can get on cam. We don't talk to each other, but we can talk to each other through the chat. But
right.
Yeah. Only thing. My problem with it is I know it's probably because I have as Fat 420 would say, I have a pedestrian computer. I have a hard time casting because it doesn't seem like I'm really lagging bad. I mean, I'm fucking talking and I ain't seen it for like 30 seconds. Yeah. So it's really like, I don't know what this is the system that they run. They run this OBS system to do it. So, but it's okay. I don't care. I don't really. I just say, hey, it's Sustained, and this is Southern Fried Radio, the crispiest radio in the planet. Get crispy, boys. That's what we do. We all get crispy. Oh, they might talk weed. You name it. Hey, what are you smoking today? Oh, I'm smoking Girl Scout cookies. What are you smoking? Oh, I'm smoking guys from Canada, fucking Sweden, and all over the fucking place.
Wow.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm done. I do 9 fucking podcasts a week and 3 radio fucking shows.
Hey, you know what? But are you enjoying it?
But I enjoy the fuck out of it. That's exactly what I do.
There you go.
That's it. So it keeps you happy.
I love it. I love it.
I love that you're on this one now. I'm having a ball with it. Corey says that his final thought is he just saw a chick smoking outside a bar, and her shirts were so short that her Arby's sandwich was about to fall out.
Oh, man.
As long as it's not a roast beef and cheddar.
I mean, should ask her if she needed a ride.
420, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. Great show, guys. Saturday, noon.
Oh, yeah.
Fat 420's Pit Top with Pit Top.
He can't say anything about it.
I'm stoned too, you know.
It's stoned by osmosis, I guess. Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Anyway,
My
Fat
ass
420's
butter.
Fat 420's pit stop with Ty and Steve. Then I'll be back here at 4 with the Mayhem's Amigos. Then after that at 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
6 o'clock on Sunday night, I got a show over on iVlog.tv, and no, you do not need to have a credit card. So if it said something like that, ignore it.
Oh,
because I already asked the higher ups and everything, and there's like that shouldn't be there. That's only for if you want a pro account. You just have to sign up, you know, basic email and whatnot.
Okay.
Then I'll be on iVlog again on Monday night with a bunch of friends, and we play D&D online.
Oh.
Then on Tuesday,
Dick and
I do another music show from 6 to 10. I'm off Wednesday. Then I'll be back here about what, 8:30, 9 o'clock? Oh, Saturday, next Saturday.
We're moving it to Saturday next week.
Well, have fun, guys.
Oh fuck! I gotta pick up another radio show then.
I also
you want the break.
I do morning shows sometimes on the same iVlog. It just depends. So I mean, and I have fun doing it. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Adam, your final thoughts.
Let's see if I can find
I swear, I've got the
well.
least amount of shows to do.
I'll be back Saturday.
There's a question I have to address. Corey asked this earlier. So, Corey, that would involve me participating in something like that, which I'm not. For those who don't know, a Dutch rudder is when another guy grabs your dick and you use his hand to jerk off. No. I just thought I'd take this final moment to address that. Thanks, Corey, for the question.
You have a little bit more knowledge about that than the rest of us do.
Well, that's why I felt I needed to.
Care to explain?
Urban Dictionary is a wonderful thing. I looked it up during the show because honestly, I didn't know either.
Oh,
because I've never done it before.
Yet.
No. At all.
You get around Big D.
No. No.
Oh yeah.
You might find yourself doing things you didn't think you were going to do if you get around Big D.
Steve may have experienced that. Maybe.
Oh no, Steve has experienced sending me naked pictures.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna do more. Me and Tom.
Oh no, I don't want those. I don't want. I'm telling you now, I don't want those pictures.
I want a reenactment of Steve and Ray in the hot tub photo.
Oh God. Oh God.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be Steve telling us who he wants to see stuck in a dryer.
No. Remind me again why I'm driving up there.
Riley.
Oh,
Riley.
And you promised Steve you'd be there.
Yep.
I did promise Steve I would be in that.
Oh, good God.
Yep.
You gave your
right.
word, and then, you know.
Gotta be good to my word.
Yep.
Oh, good God.
But other than the shows on this network, you can catch me on Weird Frequencies on Sunday nights when it's actually on. Usually around 8 or 9 is when that's on. So yeah, I'm not on as many shows as everyone else seems to be.
And he's a producer that don't fall asleep on my show.
That's true. We do have some new things in the works, so everybody please stay tuned and see what's happening. Of course, check out Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve on Saturdays at noon. We will be back Sunday night at 4 with another edition of Mayhem's Amigos. I will be in the driver's seat for that as soon as I can be, because I've got my grudge match. Gotta win that. You know, let's see. Next Thursday's show is being moved to Saturday. Please keep that in mind. Saturday, we will be doing the show. I will be back in Texas by then. Meet and greet. This upcoming Saturday, meet and greet at Dublin's Pub in Springfield, Illinois, 7 p.m. Get a hold of Christina if you're going to go. That way she's got a good head count.
Yeah.
That is a morning disaster meet and greet, and I am the unwanted guest.
Head.
Oh, good God.
But you gave your word.
It's me.
But Tom is in Springfield now. Congratulations to him and Lori for their fornication and the discovery of a giant dong. I didn't know Tom was a kickstand.
Tripod.
Only thing giant on him is his lower lip.
Oh, God.
I love you, Tom.
Wrong show.
You better be getting dirty with Lord. You better not be watching this show.
Oh, and on that note, everybody, we will see you. Every one of us will see you Sunday night, 4 p.m. right here on Mayhem's Amigos. Thank you for tuning in. I'm TJ. That's Adam, 420, and the Stain Steve. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
I'm ball hurt.
Are they blue?
No, I'm sitting on them.
Well, it might be blue if you're sitting on them.
No, they're just dark red.
Oh, God.